And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has AAA baseball for you. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Las Vegas Aviators. Introductions wrapping up down on the field.
And now,
first pitch just minutes away.
Las Vegas Aviators.
Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Gunnar Hoagland. You can see from the stats he's had some trouble limiting good contact with an opposing batting average in the high 200s. That's not all on bad luck. He'll need to locate better and maybe make some tweaks in a bullpen session to try and unlock better results.
Leading off,
ready to go.
City,
here's a speed threat, Justin
Dean.
Foul ball there. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Batting second.
And now at the plate, Josue De Paula. Great with the glove, but some inconsistency for him offensively.
One.
Gets a chase on that one. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. Pitch misses. Ball one. That one missed.
2-2.
Righty comes to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. 2-2 now. In the air to left center, Thomas on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, David Bodie.
Digging in for the Comets, David Bodie. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Fair ball! Around first and heading for second. And it's a two-out double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. Nice job to get into scoring position with two out, and now he could come in on a base hit. I'm sure the cleanup hitter is thinking about how he can do just that. Here's the 1-0 offering. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One pitch fouled away. Man at second with two down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. swings through it. For the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. One left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after half an inning. Welcome back. And today's starter, number 67. He's a bit of a road warrior. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Drew Aviators.
Oh, yeah. 0-1.
That's a slider for a strike.
0-2.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Efficient work on the mound there.
Batting second, the shortstop, Max Muncy.
And now, Max Muncy. That's ripped. Base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
The batter now, Carlos Cortez.
Cortez.
Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Runner at first, 1 away. Got the strikeout looking. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Next up for the Aviators, Tyler Soderstrom. Step off, throw to first. Muncy back easily. Another move to first, and they're keeping the runner close. Ground ball to third base. There with plenty of time, inning over. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Large Lad with their new Absolute Unit Burger, recommended against by 4 out of 5 cardiologists. Top half of the second from Las Vegas. Fly out to center field. Avins gets under it. 1 away.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
Next to hit, Aaron Bracho. Swing and a miss. That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball to right field. Cortez moving under this one. Out number 2. Now up the right fielder, number 5. This to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Not much going on for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. No score. On to the bottom of the 2nd, and now it's going to be the first baseman.
The first baseman, Nick Kerr.
He must have been sitting on something off speed.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls,
Gotta
2 strikes.
stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got the batter swinging. And quickly one away in the 2nd inning. Here's the catcher, Daniel Susak. He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the 2nd inning. Just
Ball.
missed. Up and in.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Outside.
Full count.
Look at the stop here from his backside. And very nicely done for the out. Shades
Batting
of Frank
seventh, the
Malzone
third
over
baseman,
there at the hot
Luis.
corner. Dives towards the line,
Luis.
picks it, then gets up and whips it to first for the out. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Luis Urias.
Ball outside.
And another
Nope.
ball.
Ball.
2 outs, bases
2
empty.
balls, no strikes.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Two-one pitch upcoming. It spills out of the glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. So they go quietly here. We've played 2 innings. We're all tied, 0-0. Here we go in the top of the 3rd, scoreless ball game. And now, Bubba Aline. Swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He reached back
0-2.
and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Fly ball to left, down the line. Thomas on the move towards the line. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jordan.
Next up for the
Thompson.
Comets, Jordan Thompson.
Hee-haw!
Incredible late action on that slider. Took a
0-1.
sharp turn at the last second. 1 out and the base is empty. Now this is lifted to center. It falls in. That's a base hit. Back to the top of the order here. Now at the plate, Justin Dean led off the game with a strikeout.
Yeah!
Dean, serving as the designated hitter,
0-1.
28 years old. He's been racking up a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Thompson leading off of first with 1 out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now, Josue De Paula.
The center fielder, Josue De Paula.
Out towards left center. And that's that. They leave 1 runner on base. Home half of the third coming up, still scoreless. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Colby Thomas. Foul ball there. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. On the ground to the left, Thompson. Safe at first. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. At the plate, Logan Davidson. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Working on a 5-game hitting. Thompson. In there. He's safe.
The center fielder, number 35.
Nobody out, first and second here. And now the center fielder, Drew Avins. No hits in the shutout last night. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice.
The batter, number 10.
On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Set down looking for the backwards K. Huge K there. That's an opportunity miss right there. With the infield back, a ground ball probably brings in a run and gives them the lead. Now they need a base hit instead if they want to move ahead. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Popped up right side, Ward. And that's the third out. So they strand a pair. We move on to inning number 4. No score. Top 4 with the Comets at the dish.
City,
David Bodie now at the plate.
David Bodie.
One and up.
The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. Here comes the 2-0. Just missed. Obviously taking all the way on 3-0 because that was right down Main Street. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
Counts full.
Fouled off at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
That's
It's a
ball
leadoff
four. Take
walk.
your base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
And here's the first
Ward.
baseman, Ryan Ward. Went deep in last night's ball game. Fouled off to the right. And the 0-1 now. Try to get him
That's a
chasing
ball.
on the changeup.
One
Go
ball,
ahead,
one
run
strike.
it first. Nobody out. Top half of the fourth. Late with the swing there.
1 and 2's the count.
Gets a piece, stays alive. This one in the air, center field, Avins under it. There's one down. Coming up to the dish
Now
for
batting,
Oklahoma City,
catcher,
James McCann.
McCann.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Runner at
It's
first,
0-1.
one away. Hot shot to third, but caught for the out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. So up next, Aaron Bracho. 0 for 4 in the win last night.
Hey! 0 balls,
2
1
gone,
strike.
but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game of the series.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Fly ball, right field. And that's that. One runner left aboard, still no score. Welcome back. The
Leading
Aviators
up
at the dish
for
in the bottom of the
Aviators,
fourth.
the designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hey!
So far, he's thrown more than 80% first pitch strikes, which is driving this excellent outing. If he keeps it up, he could work very deep into this one.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. That's a result of changing speeds
Now
and
batting,
keeping
the
the
first
batter
baseman,
guessing. He
Nick
was slowed down by the
Kerr.
off speed on the last pitch, so he was off kilter when the low 90s heater came in. The first baseman will hit next. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Fights it off, we'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 outs already in the home fourth.
Now batting, catcher,
And now, Daniel Susak. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1 offering. Pop foul out of play off to the right. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swings through it for the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout. On to the next inning. Digging in for the Comets, the right fielder, number 5. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. Slider misses
1-2.
away. Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's going to offer. Here's the 1-2 offering. On the ground, right side, Davidson. That's the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Chris Aline.
So digging in, Bubba Aline. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hard line drive, but caught at second. I'm not sure how you react that quickly to a ball hit that hard. Fantastic reflexes to make that catch. Jordan Thompson, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Struck out swinging. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Last out of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Aviators batting. It can get really hot out here in Las Vegas, so maybe you should cool down with a cold treat at the concession stand, like a root beer float or apple pie a la mode. And that drops in for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual.
1-2.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Battling here, fouls it away. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Digging in for the Aviators, Colby Thomas reached on an infield single the first time. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swings through it.
0-2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fly ball down the line, glides to the left. And it's caught for the out. Logan Davidson digs in now. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's 7 straight he's set down, and he's clearly in a good rhythm. I'm sure he wants to keep this momentum going. Two outs, bases empty. And the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Now the 1-2 pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Two outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound, he sets him down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up, still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning, and now the DH,
City,
Justin
the designated
Dean.
hitter, Justin Dean.
Strike 1.
0-1.
And swing and miss. Great pitch to get a swing like
0-2.
that. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Down to first. In time. One away on the strikeout. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now. Just rolling out there.
De Paula.
And here at the plate, Josue De Paula. And that one fouled off. One out and the base is empty. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, David Bodie. Swing and a miss, just waving at that one.
It's
He
0-1.
started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And that's number 8,
0-2.
only 1 to go. Ground ball left side,
That's foul.
and that's just foul. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Stepping in, Ryan Ward. 0-1.
Yeehaw!
Ward, 27 years old,
0-1.
and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Oklahoma City with the go-ahead run at first. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. One runner left stranded, and we're still knotted up at 0. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Now at the dish, Drew Avins. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Comes up empty, strike two. That's one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big, sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. On the ground, out to short, tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth. Now it's the shortstop, Max Muncy, 1 for 2.
Wood! No balls, 1 strike.
Grounder to the left side. Sneaks through, base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Carlos Cortez now at the plate. Cortez swinging it much better this season at away games than here at home. Up the middle. That one will find its way through. Lead runner turns at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Couldn't lift that one, but he really ripped it back through the middle. Great timing, loud contact, and not much of a chance for the fielders to make a play on it. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Here's a grounder, right side, down the line, and it's foul. I know he wants that one back, just out in front of that hanging changeup. Good eye there. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The flip to second, and that's 2. Great pitching to get the batter to hit it exactly where you want it for the textbook 6-4-3 double play. That gets them out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Aviators.
back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Maldonado. A hard time limiting hits so far this year. McCann now at the plate and swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Time called for. And that's outside. Late with the swing there.
1-2's the count.
Swings and misses. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Aaron Bracho. On the ground, Davidson. Throw to first in time. And now the right fielder. Ground ball to third, Urias. In plenty of time to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. Time to stretch. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 7th. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, the first baseman, number 77. And pops it up. Thompson under it. And there's one down. So up next, Daniel Susac.
No, that's down. Ball.
In the air to the right. And makes the catch. Luis Urias getting ready to hit. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. Grounder left side. Play made. That ends the inning. We're headed to the 8th. No score. We go to the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bubba Aline. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. And here's the 0-2. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. Made them pay for that one, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. Got to be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. Pitchers usually have a lot of success when they keep the breaking ball down, but he got hurt that time. The batter did a nice job to drop his hands and get the bat head down there to crush it. So digging in, Jordan Thompson. The third, Urias. Whips it to first. One out.
The batter, the designated
Next to hit, Justin Dean. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Out to short, Muncy. That's the second out. Here's the center fielder, Josue De Paula. 0 for 3. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Eli
Number
White.
36, Eli White.
Ball outside.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit weakly on the ground. Urias fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back
Oklahoma
now, new pitcher
City.
on the mound as we roll into
Number
the bottom of the
60.
8th. Edgardo Henriquez.
Edgardo
This is a pitcher who makes hitters
Henriquez.
earn their way on base. Rarely gets in trouble because of free passes. Stepping to the plate. For
Now
Las
playing
Vegas,
third
Colby
base.
Thomas. Corner infielder.
Number
Guard the
57.
lines. They're trying to keep extra
Armando
bases at bay. Damon Keith
Alvarez.
now in the game, coming in as the
Now
new
playing
right fielder.
field. Number 30, Damon Key.
Fouled off down the right side. Next pitch, in for a strike. So good with that cutter. He's able to move it left and right. That can be really effective. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Logan Davidson. Little chopper rolls foul. Home team down by 1. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's a fly to left. And quickly 2 away. Drew Avins will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. Fly ball out to left field. Aline heading towards it. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning.
Pitching for the
Oklahoma
Aviators.
City out front, 1-0.
Number 48.
We're back. It's the top
TJ.
of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, TJ
McFarland.
McFarland. And walks have been an issue at times this season, so we'll see what kind of command we get today on the mound. Armando Alvarez, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Hogan Harris preparing to come on if needed. Weisenberger, the right-hander, loosening up as well. A swing and a miss. 2 straight swings to start this AB. And he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. He steps out for time behind 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and it just gets there in time. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
And here is Ryan Ward. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First offering misses the mark. And misses inside. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Chance to refocus now as he asks for time. That's inside.
That's in.
Ball 3. There's a strike. Here's the payoff pitch. And a base hit. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Man at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, James McCann. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a runner in scoring position. When you see a sequence like that on the mound, you know it's because the pitcher lost composure. Gave up the base hit, then the wild pitch. You have to take a deep breath and recenter yourself, or this will get worse. Here's the 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out with a runner at second. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it's there for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's the second baseman, Aaron Bracho. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout.
Ha! It's 0-1.
Swing, ground ball out to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. 2-3-4 to lead off in the bottom of the 9th.
Now pitching for
Back
Oklahoma
now as they
City.
hand the ball to a fresh arm to start
Number
the bottom
55.
of the 9th. Cody Funderburg. A shot at save number 1 this season. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Max Muncy. Right through there for a strike. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Got the batter swinging for the K. And the leadoff batter set down here
Now
in the
batting,
ninth.
right fielder.
He's
Carlos.
2 outs away. Carlos
Cortez.
Cortez, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball there. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. And this is the kind of work
Now
the manager was
the
hoping for,
designated
calling
hitter,
him out of the
Tyler.
bullpen to start this inning. Those 2
Shoulder
straight Ks
drop.
really build confidence for the whole. Sky to left, and this should do it. Ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.
And welcome to the post-game report here on the channel as the Comets win at 1-0 over the Aviators, which is another low-scoring affair at a hitter-friendly environment here in this game. For the Comets, I guess Hunter Fiducia didn't get to play tonight. I will make sure he plays tomorrow when I put the lineup together. For the Comets, they had a run on 5 hits, no errors. They left, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runners left on base. The Aviators had no runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2, 4 runners left, no, 5. So they both left 5 runners on base. Winning pitcher Zach Penrod as he goes 7 innings. 7 scoreless innings with 9 strikeouts. He's now 3-0 with Oklahoma City. He improves to 6-8 on the year. The loss to Anthony Malmadano, who gave up that home run as he pitched 2 innings, 1 run, 1 hit, no walks, and a strikeout. He's 0-4. Gunnar Hoglund, 6 scoreless innings. He pitched well. Unfortunately, did not take a decision. TJ McFarland, 1 hit, 1 strikeout in the 9th. And Cody Funderburk retired all 3 batters he faced. A 1-2-3 9th inning to earn his first save on the year. And that is a big win right there. Las Vegas will drop to 5-4 in the second half. The Comets improved 39-44 for the Aviators. Comets improved to let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 6 and 2 in the second half. And back-to-back shutouts. That's the first time we've had back-to-back shutouts in the game, if you know what I mean. Of course, we'll give you your pitching matchup for tomorrow in just a second, as the IRL game's still going on right now. Elsewhere around the International and the PCL, starting off with Omaha beating Indianapolis 9-6. Winning pitcher Sam Lung, his first win, he's 1-0. James MacArthur's 22nd save. The loss to Braxton Ashcraft, he's 7-6. Tyler Gentry hit a grand slam for the Storm Chasers. Gavin Cross had 2 RBIs. Carter Jensen, Nick Prado, Drew Waters for the Storm Chasers. And Manuel Valdez, Andrew Rodriguez, Matt Gorski, Mike Jarvis had RBIs. No home runs for Indianapolis in the contest. Rochester beat Buffalo 7-2. Winning pitcher was Mike Soroka. His first one, he's 1-1. The loss to Richard Gallardo, he's 1-3. Jose Tena hit a grand slam for the Red Wings. Trey Lipscomb, had a 3-run homer, but had an RBI double as well. Andrew Pickney also had an RBI for the Red Wings. Javon Ward had 2 RBIs on the day, including an RBI double for the Bison. Durham beat Norfolk 6-4. Winning pitcher was Eric Orzi. He's 2-0. Manuel Rodriguez is 12th save. The loss to Thad Ward. He's 5-4. Tristan Peters, Logan Driscoll, Mason Auer had home runs for the Bulls. Manuel Rivera, T.T. Bowens, and David Banuelos had RBIs for the Tide in the contest. Iowa beat the hell out of Louisville 13-1. Winning pitcher was Javier Assad. He's 4-3. Daniel Paquina Balinkia's first save. The loss to Julian Aguilar. He's 7-4. Christian Franklin, Jordan Wogu, Jonathan Long, and Hayden Catelli homered for the I-Cubs. Benjamin Cowles had 4 RBIs for Iowa. Will Benson had the lonely home run and run scored for the Bats in the contest. Syracuse shut out Worcester 4-0, held Worcester to 7 hits. Winning pitcher was Christian Scott. He's 8-7. Renee Stenik, his 10th save. The loss to Luis Peraltes, he's 5-7. Jose Azacar, Drew Gilbert, Rafael Ortega had RBIs for the Mets, and that was the only runs that were scored in the contest for Syracuse. Charlotte beat Jacksonville 2-1. Winning pitcher was Noah Schultz. He's 4-5. Steven Wilson's 4th save. Patrick Monteverdi, the loss, he's 4-4. RBI for Jack Winkler, which is an RBI double for the Jumbo Shrimp. Zach DeLoach, Matt Theus had RBIs for the Knights. Lehigh Valley beat Scranton Wilkes-Barre Scranton 5-1. Alan Rangel got the win and proves to 6-3. The loss to Clayton Beater, he's 5-5. RBI for Luke Ellis for the Rail Riders. Cody Clemens had a solo shot for the Iron Pigs. Cal Stevenson, Carson Taylor, Garrett Stubbs also had RBIs for Lehigh Valley. Gwinnett beat St. Paul 5-3. Winning pitcher Dylan Dodd, he's 4-4. Buck Farmer's 25th save. The loss to Darren McConnell, he's 6-5. RBIs from Mike Ford and Kalai Rosario for the Saints. Garrett Cooper hit a 2-run homer for the Stripers. Curtis Casale, Eddie Rosario, and Nacho Alvarez Jr. also had RBIs for the Stripers of Gwinnett. Columbus shut out Toledo 4-0. Winning pitcher was Daniel Espino. He's 4-7. The loss to Tyler Matheson. He's 5-6. Only run scored in the contest for the Clippers was Joe Lampe's 2-run homer. Travis Bazana and Alex Mooney's RBIs for Columbus. Memphis beat Nashville 3-1. Jonathan King got his first win. He's 1-1. Brian Lutos is 8th save. The loss to Elvis Peregrero, he's 7-4. Cesar Perito, Raman Mendoza, and Jeremy Rivera Rivera's RBI for the Redbirds, RBI for Wesley Kirk, which was a double for the Sounds in the contest. Now to your PCL scoreboard this afternoon. Albuquerque beat El Paso 6-1, whereas in IRL they beat the shit out of El Paso, which Sean and I will talk about that tomorrow. Winning pitcher was Jack O'Loughlin. He's 8-6. The loss went to Jackson Wolf. He's 3-8. There was no save. Trenton Brooks had the solo shot for the Chihuahuas. Yanquel Fernandez had 2 home runs and 5 RBIs for the Isotopes, and Julio Carreras had an RBI for Albuquerque in the contest. Sugar Land beat Round Rock 7-3, so Sean's sad about that. Winning pitcher was Colton Gordon. He's 6-6. The loss to Jack Leiter. He's 5-8. He's been really struggling of late. Home run for Cooper Johnson, which was a 2-run homer for the Express. RBI for Kevin Pollard for Round Rock. Zach Cole, Cooper Hummel, Cam Smith, and Jesus Bastias had RBIs for Sugarland. They didn't have any home runs at Constellation Field. Reno beat Sacramento 6-5. Sorry about my Kikkoman sauce in the way. I'll move it when I'm done with the score check. Josh Winder got the win, improves at 3-3. Joe Mentabe's 4th save. The loss goes to Mason Black. He's 4-11. Rene Pinto hit a 2-run homer for the Aces. Blaze Alexander, AJ Vukovic, and Jordan Lawler also had RBIs for the Aces. For the River Cats, David Viard, Andrew Kachel, Carter Howell, and Tom Murphy also had RBIs for Sacramento. Tacoma beat Salt Lake 12-3. Winning pitcher for the Rainiers was Shayton Peevehouse. He's 2-2. Logan Evans' first save of the year. The loss to Dakota Hudson. He's 9-7. RBIs for Anthony Rendon and Tucker Flint for the Bees. Mitch Haniger hit a 2-run homer for the Rainiers. Ryland Thomas, Cole Young, Samad Taylor, Austin Shenton also had RBIs on the day for, and Lazaro Montes also had an RBI for the Rainiers in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Parent Club Los Angeles Dodgers took down the Chicago White Sox 4-2. Blake Snell, he's 12-0. Can you believe that? Justin Anderson, the loss, he's 2-3. That's the win for Blake Snell. Austin Slater hit a home run for the White Sox. Corey Jolks had a sac RBI for the White Sox. Bryce Wilson, 5 innings, 2 runs, 3 hits, 4 walks, no strikeouts, did not factor in the decision. Justin Anderson, who took the loss, 2 runs, 2 hits, 4 walks, no strikeouts in the 6th inning as he falls to 2-3. Home runs for the Dodgers was Michael Conforto for LA, Teoscar Hernandez, Hai-Sung Kim, Freddie Freeman also had RBIs for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott picked up his 33rd save, retired all but one batter he faced. Snell went 6 innings, 2 runs, 3 hits, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts. And the pitching staff only gave up 3 hits and 4 strikeouts since Snell departed. Dodgers have won the series against the Chicago White Sox. They will wrap up that series tomorrow. Tyler Glasnow will start for the Dodgers. Davis Martin will start for the White Sox at Dodger Stadium. Around the Dodgers minor league system, AA Tulsa gets back into the win column. They beat the Wichita Wind Surge by a score of 6-5. Jose Hernandez got the win, improves to 3-1. Tyler Landenberger, the loss, he's 3-6. Yes, sir. Mercedes, Dalton Sheffield, Patrick Winkle, Jefferson Valderartes, and Danny Andrade for the Wind Surge. Ryan Jensen, 4 innings, 4 runs, 6 hits, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, did not factor in the decision. Lamberger gave up 1 run that was unearned on 3 hits, 2 strikeouts to get the loss. RBIs for Griffin Luckwell Powell, Joel Hudson, Miles Mastrobuoni, Zyper Hope, Austin Gauthier, who got sent down to AA Tulsa. They had the RBIs for the Drillers. Nick Frosso, 5 innings, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, did not factor in a decision. Jose Fleury, Ben Harris got their 3rd blown saves respectively. Jack Dreyer got 2 in the 3rd innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And this was in the 10th inning. Drillers will wrap up their first part of the home series with the wind surge tomorrow night at 6:30. Justin Jarvis for the Drillers and Angel McCurry for the wind surge before they hit the road to take on Wichita going forward. Speaking of road, that is where the Comets and the Aviators will do tomorrow. First, let me do this for the YouTuber, so that way he knows who the pitching matchups are. And I'll do the same. So, yeah, we hope you'll join us tomorrow. We wrap up our portion with Las Vegas as we pull the Aviators tomorrow night. An 8:05 first pitch. 6:05 local. Gavin Stone will look to find some answers after he had a couple of rough outings. He'll start for the Comets. He's 5-3 with a 4.10 earned run average. Takes on J.D. Ginn of the Aviators. He's 3-5 with a 2.83 earned run average. Live coverage will begin at 7:50. Yes, 7:50 with Comets on deck. You're on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or on the iHeartRadio app. Comets win 1-0 over the Aviators. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for OKC. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for Las Vegas. Winning pitcher Zach Penrod, he's 3-0, 6-8 overall on the year. Cody Funderburk got his first save. The loss went to Anthony Mamadano. He's 0-4. With the win, the Comets in the second half are 6-2 and 51-32. The Aviators fall to 39-44 on the year. Yeah, they fall to 39-44 on the year, and also are 5-4 in the second half. For our producer and engineer, Chloe Erickson, I'm Dee DeVille saying good night from beautiful Las Vegas Ballpark. Thanks for staying up late. We'll do it again tomorrow. You've been listening to OKC Comets Baseball, presented by H&H Shooting Sports.